come on. No. No, 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 not again!
Welcome, everybody. Good to see everybody. I'm sorry, I just did catch that. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. I just remembered, just as I went on, I just remembered, I was using this earlier. I need to make sure that it's turned on. I hope all of you are doing well tonight. It is so good to see all you beautiful people this evening. My goodness, we got a full house already. Good to see everybody on this beautiful Sunday evening. I don't know about you guys, but it was some absolutely beautiful weather out today. I hope all of you guys had a chance to enjoy the weather. But it is so good to see all of you.
Nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
These intros are way too addictive. Even though I know the ending, I can't help but watch over and over hoping poor Hyperman will get better luck, but it never happens.
Yep. I know, right? It was almost 20 today. 20.
No. I paid you the money.
Yep.
I paid you the money, man. Come on. No.
There's Neo. Oh, Neo, thank you also for the resub earlier at the very beginning of the stream. Really do appreciate the resub. Good to see you as well. 88 degrees in Ohio. 88 in Ohio? You're more north of me. How is it 88 there? I'm south of you, and it was like a beautiful 72 degrees. I think the high was like 73 where I was at today. It was absolutely amazing. I don't know how that was possible. It's not like I'm any crazy high elevation or anything like that, but anyway, good to see everybody. Northern Zombie, Michael, Rainstorm, Bob, Vivian, let's see,
I'll take
Neo,
a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
Laszlo. Oh, good to see you, Laszlo.
Snowstorm here in Quebec in 21C. I hate my life.
Dude, that's insane. Holy cow. When Galileo dropped 2 cannonballs from the Leaning Tower of Pisa, people said he was a genius for proving that an object's mass doesn't dictate how fast it falls. But when I do it, I get detained by security for injuring 2 tourists. 90 in Texas. Okay, today was like the second day of spring, and we're having these kind of temps. This is crazy. Also, if I missed some people that have already showed up to the stream, I do apologize, but I'm so glad everybody was able to show up early and hang out. But I've been having some fun recently. I've gotten a few little gadgets that I've been having fun with. I'll show you one of the things I've gotten recently. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but this is a very small computer. This is a Raspberry Pi. Oh, the board is green, so you can kind of, it's cutting it out. But this is called a Raspberry Pi. And the cool thing you can do with this is you can run like small applications and stuff like that. And because it has a network connector on it, I'm going to make an ad blocker. And they call it a Pi hole. So I'm going to make one of those so that anybody that connects to my Wi-Fi in my house will have no ads. Yes. Because the idea is like you tell your ads, shut your pie hole. so it's a pie hole. So and then I got something else which it's just as fun but in a different way, and I'm probably going to get myself in a lot of trouble. For those of you that like to play around with hacking and stuff like that, I got myself one of these. It is a Flipper Zero. Needless to say, if you don't know what one of those are, you should Google what a Flipper Zero is and what they can do. And let me tell you, I've had a lot of fun with it already. Needless to say, it's got some pretty fun stuff. There's holes on the top where you can plug in developer things in it. You can add antennas to the top. It has a that right there is like an infrared for like remote controls. It can also do NFC, near field communications, RFID. If you get the idea. It can pick up signals for like sub frequency, like gate codes, stuff like that. Stuff that I probably shouldn't be messing with. But, I couldn't help it.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
Hyperma, dude, please don't get yourself banned from Twitch. Where would I throw my bits at?
Oh, no, I'm not going to get myself banned from Twitch, I believe... All I've heard is flipping puddles. I love it. I plead the fifth. Wabba, welcome in. Good to see you, Wabba. Hope you're doing well.
First, a joke. What do you get when you cross an owl with a bungee cord?
I do have to show you something about this little thing, though. I will switch to this camera
My
that
ass.
I don't. I will switch to this camera that I rarely use. So just a second, I'm going to go full screen here. But the little screen on it, it's got the cutest little animations of the dolphin on there. It's almost like a Tamagotchi. But it's pretty fun to play with. And so far I've done some pretty fun things with it. And one thing that you can do with it is it has a thing on here called Bad USB. And this is the one that you can really get yourself in trouble. So a bad USB is kind of like a script that you can load onto this device. And when you plug it into a computer, you can press the button and it'll execute what they call a payload. So it will do a bunch of key commands and keystrokes and all that kind of stuff. So it can like open up a web browser, type in YouTube and open Rickroll, turn the volume of your computer all the way up, and like Rick Astley will be playing Never Gonna Give You Up. So, but I can also set a timer on your computer to play that.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
So I can plug it in, walk away from your computer, an hour later it'll play it and you never know.
I had Tamagotchis when I was younger and they all died. That is all I had to say about that.
So that's the kind of trouble I can get myself in with one of those things. Yes, Tamagotchis, those things were so much fun. Yeah, I had one, and yeah, I had the same problem. I had a hard time keeping mine alive. But anyway, it's good to see everybody. Kind of done with my show and tell of all my fun stuff I've had. So suddenly I go missing. Hopefully I haven't gotten myself in too much trouble. Oh man. Okay, let's get ourselves going in the long dark, because I'm gonna try to do as much as possible to melt days. We'll probably try to not do a little bit of chaos right now. I'm probably going to at some point do some off-stream pushing of the days.
Tried as I might to keep him alive, they all died a horrible pixel death, the poor things, lol.
All right, let's switch over to here. they already
Stack those slices. The cheese is for you.
Oh my goodness, Michael! Before everything gets on the road,
I'll
Michael's
take a
like,
pound of nuts.
before we even get started,
That's a lot of nuts!
let's get some pizza going.
Let's start the stream with some pizza.
That's
In honor
right.
of the legendary Chuck.
That's right. In honor of the legendary Chuck. And if you guys have not known or haven't heard, Chuck Norris unfortunately has passed away. Even though the Grim Reaper came to tell him, you know, he had already showed up at the pearly gates, and the Grim Reaper, you know, he couldn't bring himself to tell Chuck Norris because, you know, he was afraid of the, you know, the Grim Reaper was afraid of Chuck Norris. So
I'll take a pound
yeah,
of nuts.
refuse to believe. Yes,
That's
exactly.
a lot of nuts!
I refuse to believe death actually got him.
Yes. So I'm gonna have to update the Chuck Norris command to include some of those respectfully, obviously. But all right. So before we queue up the game, we are going to enjoy an 80%. Took the Grim Reaper's Reaper from him. Oh, now see, that makes a lot of sense. Yep. Hey there, Hyper and Chet. Good luck on today's adventures. Thank you so much. Get your queued up,
I'll
ready
take a
for
pound of
80%
nuts.
right after
That's
this.
a lot of nuts!
Chuck didn't die. He just took over the Grim Reaper's job.
That's right. All right, here we go on the 80%.
Go, it's time to ride. 80 trains on the winning side. 80% lucky in all that we do. Stack those slices. The cheese is for you. The odds are hot, the dice are set. 40's gone, 80's the best bet. Grab your slices, roll the dice. Pepperoni dreams at a tasty price. Oh yeah! Pizza's hot, the stakes are high. Catch the chance before it flies. The gamble's here, it's time to play. 80%'s the win today. Cyberspace glow with the pizza hue. 80% lucky in all that we do. Pepperoni dreams and mozzarella peace. In this digital world where fun won't cease. The crust is gold and the cheese is tight. Big wins cooking in the neon light. Oh yeah! Stack those slices, don't delay. The flavor's bold, it's your lucky day. Tick tock, the chance won't last. 80's here, don't let it pass. Sauce rivers flow, the cheese is a tease. Winning big means topping with ease. Cyberspace glow with the pizza hue. 80% lucky in all that we do. Pepperoni dreams and mozzarella peace. In this digital world where fun won't cease. Go, 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 it's time to ride. 80's here, don't let it pass. Sauce rivers flow, the cheese is a tease. Winning big means topping with ease. Cyberspace glow with the pizza hue. 80% lucky in all that we do. Pepperoni dreams and mozzarella peace. In this digital world where fun won't cease. Go, 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 it's time to ride. 80 trains on the winning side. 80% lucky in all that we do. Stack those slices. The cheese is for you. Trippin', no trippin'.
Alrighty, welcome back from the 80%. Getting in all those beautiful pizza slices. Okay, looks like Rainstorm is sitting up pretty high on the pile there. just over half a billion, and then Wappa immediately triggers the king of the hill. Not for long. I love it. All right, let's get our game going here. All right, the kitty killed us. We're at 656 days. And let's get this loading here at the Quonset. There we go. All right. Oh yes, we had moved stuff around. So for those of you that missed the very end of our last stream, we had finished the 2 chairs and we had put them here. It's actually kind of coming together really
I'll
nicely
take a pound
looking.
of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
Oh, that's right, I forgot that least stream Michael gave me the slice. Oh, death, then you all kids failed at kicking me off the proverbial hill. Ha! Come at me, people.
Michael. Michael. That's right. Let's see. Do we have... Oh, we've got extra stuff on us. Oh, we got food here. Let's eat this real quick. Bunch of extra torches. We do... That's at 44%.
Game was rigged from the start.
Oh, we need water, too. Before we go trekking all around, let's adjust our gear that we're carrying. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Did he manage to hang up to it? Oh, that's actually pretty funny. Okay. So we're gonna need more deer hides because we have used all of the deer hides. We did put a bunch of hides in this one, I believe. So
That's a
we have
lot
one
of
hide.
nuts!
Mew ha 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 breathes heavily ha 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 ha.
Oh my god, dude. That was great. It was unintentionally the best thing. That was so good.
That's a lot of nuts!
AH.
It rains Torm _ left a loaded depends and won the battle.
Left a loaded depends and won the battle. Oh man. Never a dull moment with you guys. Absolutely. Never a dull moment. Wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, it's almost cured. Are
I'll
these
take
cured?
a pound of nuts.
Oh.
That's a lot of nuts!
Hacks, I say.
Hex. Oh, that's so funny. I don't know how much longer we have to wait for this to cure for 93%. Chemical warfare. I'm sorry. I'm still dying at the laughing. The laughing was really funny. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I think this kind of looks good in here with the little shelf with all the odds and ends. The table, the bed, and everything. And then, like, the seat over here. I think we need to make a little coffee table. But once we get this stuff moved, we're going to have to move the lockers and rearrange them and get them perfectly aligned somehow. Exactly. Exactly. But the question is where we're going to put them. Yes, please don't mention the crooked stuff or I'm going to lose my crap. Legend, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Okay, let's take one piece of coal, and if we've got any sticks, yeah, let's take like 10 sticks
Pack
with
is
us.
Kind of heavy.
Maybe we'll take a book. Oh, thank you for the shouty for legend there. I appreciate it. All right, our calories are doing pretty good. We can probably... The idea here is I was going to... All right, we got one hide. I want to take the travois out. And... Oh, come on. Quit stepping on that. And what we can do is we can go... I'm going to walk all the way down to the other side of the map over here. And try to find some deer. The problem is the weather may not cooperate with us. Oh boy. The wildlife may not cooperate with us. We'll try to dodge the wolf for the moment. I'll cut this way and see if I can dodge around him a little bit. What's our goal or end game again? We're aiming for the 1,000 day. That's all we're doing right now. I was gonna try and go to... Whoa! Okay. Okay. Commander Ship. Oh my god.
Drop any of this gear.
I was not ready for that.
Ooh, kitty is being feisty. Down, kitty, down. Ooh, and ha ha ha, a gurgle, heal, but no help, you, each gurgling, I ugh, mommy, mom, help me, moon me, ha 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 ha.
Thank you for the 300 bits there, I appreciate it. Thankfully, we skirted the wolf. Okay. Whoa, no. Crap.
Here's to
Okay.
the wolves, lol.
Swear, dude.
One pair of pants later.
And there's G. How's it going, G? Good to see you. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hello, Will.
Oh my god. Holy faithy. Holy cow. My goodness, was that Commander Shepard? Holy crap, you guys. Commander Shepard, cage-free hammer. See, yeah. Cage-free, Faithy, and then Michael. Thank you guys so much for all the biddies and stuff. Thank you, Michael, for the 250. All the cougars.
Here, kitty. Oh, I think I need a bigger box.
Thank you guys very much for all the bits. I do appreciate it. Yeah, gee, they just tried to go for Rainstorm and he held them off again. So
I'll
I
take a
think
pound of
his
nuts.
defenses are getting pretty low.
That's a lot of nuts!
I've heard of cat spray, but them pants, lol.
That's right. Now that G's here, I think Rainstorm's got something to worry about. I was really hoping the weather would cooperate with us so that we could get some deer.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
Oh no.
You're late, G. They tried to knock me up my hill, but I'm one resistant son of a sliced kappa.
Yeah, I'm sorry, G. Everything's on cooldown. Yeah, they did a 80% earlier. Probably not terribly long ago. I'm gonna get your Rainstorm.
Try adding some extra food before bed so your cat feels clean in the morning. Or you
This
could
fishing
invest in a
village bear is
cat-proof
glitched.
alarm clock.
He
Good
never
luck
comes
finding
down the
one that
road for me
works.
anymore.
It's always chaos. It's always chaos. This fishing village bear is glitched. He never comes down the road for me anymore. Thank you, Zombie. And I'm going to double check what Roger said there, because I'm probably just as curious as you guys are what he said. He said, try adding some extra food before bed so your cat feels like a king until morning, or you could invest in a cat-proof alarm clock. Good luck finding one that works. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Run.
Cage-free hammer just resubscribe with Prime. Thank you so much, Cage-free hammer. I do appreciate that.
Joanna.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And G, thank you for the streak there. 5-stream streak. I'm hoping to get down here by these far cabins, way down here where this far ice fishing hut is, to maybe get... There's usually like 3 deer way down here. The problem is they're always usually together. But I was hoping to get all 3 of them so that we can get 3 different hides, and the bear meat in the curing box is about to be cured. So if I can bring back a bunch of deer meat to be cured, that would be fantastic. And thank you. I think that was Michael for sharing the pizza. Also, Wabba, thank you for the shout out for Cage Free Hammer. But son of a gun!
And there I was minding my own business when the skinny,
One
hairless
pair
bear
of
comes
pants
along
later.
waving a stick.
Okay, just so you guys know, the music for the sound alerts is completely different volume from the scare alerts. That's why there was such a big reaction difference. Oh my God,
I'll take
Faithy.
a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
At GeekSmeg we are all sending you lots of love and positive vibes, G. If it helps you with your recovery, I might allow you to kick me off my hill kappa.
All right, thank you, Faithy, for the 10 as well, and also thank you, Rainstorm. Also, we do wish you the best, G. We do wish you the best. Oh, we got a deer. We got a deer right here. So this could be one deer that we could start with. It's 0 degrees. Wait a minute. Okay. Did you just walk through that tree? No. Jeez. Bro.
Mine.
My deer. I found it. My deer. Faithy, my goodness. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Oh, God.
Run.
I'm running. My heart's starting to run.
One pair of pants
Why is
later.
everyone in here so keen on kicking me off my hill? Can't catch a breath in here, get off my lawn, kids.
Get off my lawn. Holy. The timing, I know, right? Oh, here it comes. Here it comes, rainstorm.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
The timing, wow.
I know, the timing for real, man.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
All right, we smell delicious, so we gotta drop this real quick.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
I didn't know we still have that in my inventory. I don't want to put that in there, though.
Shagji.
Well, I guess this would be a great time to start a tune and sing a song.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
At rainstorm_no one.
I guess Roger's taking over.
But I'll loosen one of those wheels on your fancy chair.
Roger, oh yeah, swimming with flair, sky was shining, superstar, dodging every snare, living that fish life, no worries, no care, out swimming the bears with a flip of my hair. Roger, oh yeah, fishing through the waves, no time for despair. Roger, oh yeah, life's better down where the water's fair. Upstream hero, yeah, I'm on a quest. Leaping through the rapids, I'm the very best. Gotta keep it cool, gotta stay off the hook. Don't wanna end up in somebody's cookbook. Roger, oh yeah, fishing through the waves, no time for despair. Roger, oh yeah, life's better down where the water's fair. Dodging all the nets, keeping it slick, swimming circles round the shark side. That's my trick. Got a school of buddies, we're a fishy crew. Rocking the river, yeah, that's what we do. Roger, oh yeah, splashing to the beat, living without a care. Roger, oh yeah, fishing for fun in the cool crisp air.
The game was rigged from the start.
I love it. Bob asked Roger to play a song for G, and he played the song for G. I added that variable in there, and he actually did it. It is like a 20% chance that he'll do that when asked. I can't believe it actually worked. That is crazy. That was amazing. I'm like, okay, he's taking over. He's taking over. Oh, man. You know, sometimes you just need to stop and hear a song.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
At rainstorm_plainly, I need to loosen the other wheel.
Oh, what's the odds he'll play another song again?
You're welcome. Just doing my best to keep the aquatic vibes alive.
There you go. Let's get the guts while we're at it. I love it. I still think Roger's one of the best things we've added to this channel.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
You guys greatly underestimate my capacity to not vacate premises people want me to. Wouldn't leave for the police so their tongue.
Roger's much better than the bot. Yeah. I think Bob likes the fish better than the
That's a lot of nuts!
At Cats R Us we want to apologize to the public of the frozen wasteland for influx of loose cats. We promise they are harmless, unless you are someone prone to losing your pants, or they turn brown. You can remain safe if you approach with caution. You may get away with a middle scratch. Until the time they can be rounded up, it is the suggestion that we run the other direction.
Yep. Thank you for the public service announcement. I appreciate that.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
At Rainstorm_, the only reason you won't vacate soon is because you'll be wheel-less.
You'll be wheelless. Oh, gee, it's so close. So close. He's like, I'm gonna get to the top of this pile of pizza one way or another. Okay, let's see if there's any deer over here. Usually there's some deer over at the far side of this.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
I maybe shouldn't tell you this, zombie, but I'm fat enough you could just troll me down, said hello.
Oh man. Oh, I should have had this
Let's
ready.
see if you find a bear around here. Yeah, I know there's possibly one. Got the same problem.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
At Rainstorm_, so you're in shape. After all, round is a shape.
Round is a shape, that's true. I hear a lot of howling. Now let's see if the deer are around the bend over here. Oh, it looks like the weather's clearing up a little bit. Looks like there might be some stuff on the shoreline over here. I don't see any of the deer I was hoping to find over here. I might go ahead and get this fir firewood over here because we're gonna need to get quite a bit of it. Maybe I'll pick up some of these sticks, and I'll have to pay attention to anything in my nearby surroundings. Yes. No, I understand. It took me a while to figure out what people meant by bear crows. Because, like, there can be crows nearby that you can hear, and it's the different sound that they make. And I actually had to find a video of what they sound like to hear the difference. Or to hear what people are referring to.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
It's only 5
Looks
degrees.
like the weather is clearing up here, are often famous last words heard here in Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. It's like the weather's clearing up. That means bad weather's coming, right?
I need to drop something.
That attitude's what you need to drop. If you're gonna talk like that. kind of... Let's just start heading back. Man, I was really hoping that family of deer would have been out here. Truckload, yeah. There it is. G got it.
The cheese is for you.
G's like, give me
I'll
some of
take a
those
pound of
pizza
nuts.
slices.
That's a lot of nuts!
The modern day rain dance is wash your car.
Yeah, for real. All right, everybody, queue up. Here we go. We're getting another 80%. This one's on G. Enjoy, everybody.
Go, it's time to ride. 80 trains on the winning side. 80% lucky in all that we do. Stack those slices. The cheese is for you. The odds are hot, the dice are set. 40's gone, 80's the best bet. Grab your slices, roll the dice. Pepperoni dreams at a tasty price. Oh yeah! Pizza's hot, the stakes are high. Catch the chance before it flies. The gamble's here, it's time to play. 80%'s the win today. Cyberspace glow with a pizza hue. 80% lucky in all that we do. Pepperoni dreams and mozzarella peace. In this digital world where fun won't cease. The crust is gold and the cheese is tight. Big wins cooking in the neon light. Oh yeah! Stack those slices, don't delay. The flavor's bold, it's your lucky day. Tick tock, the chance won't last. 80's here, don't let it pass. Sauce rivers flow, the cheese is a tease. Winning big means topping with ease. Cyberspace glow with a pizza hue. 80% lucky in all that we do. Pepperoni dreams and mozzarella peace. In this digital world where fun won't cease. Go, 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 it's time to ride. 80's here, don't let it pass. Sauce rivers flow, the cheese is a tease. Winning big means topping with ease. Cyberspace glow with a pizza hue. 80% lucky in all that we do. Pepperoni dreams and mozzarella peace. In this digital world where fun won't cease. Go, 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 it's time to ride. 80 trains on the winning side. 80% lucky in all that we do. Stack those slices. The cheese is for you. Trippin', no trippin'.
Alrighty, welcome back. Hope y'all got some extra pizza slices. Thank you again, G, for patiently waiting for the cooldown to finally clear out. Alright, let's see if we can head back down towards the ice. I kind of wanna check out the stuff that has made its way down to the coastline here. Do a little beach combing. We did get one deer. It's better than nothing. Maybe there'll be a few deer over near Jackrabbit Island. Oh! Bro.
Don't let the pizza distract you from the booty biters.
Thank you, Michael, for the 100 bits. Also, thank you, Bob, for handing out the pizza slices to everybody. Oh, is that a sapling? That is totally a sapling. Looks like we got a few things here.
Because a trout is totally equipped for portraiture. How about I just splash around and you do the drawing?
Draw me like a French woman. That was great. Oh, that was hilarious. Looks like we got a fish.
Orson!
It's ruined. We put it in the travois, probably. Well, that's right. We could put ruined fish in there because we can change it into bait. But I don't think we want to overload our travois at the moment. Oh, we got a canoe up ahead. Go grab that. Or check that out. Oh, I guess we can't. Well, I guess there's weak ice there. It's definitely one way to bypass the weak ice is to use the travois to go around it. Again, Michael, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, everybody that's dropped some bits tonight. I really do appreciate the support. Never expected you guys to be so gung-ho on the bits and everything, but I really do appreciate it, guys. It means a lot.
That's a lot of nuts!
What is that? Oh,
My
it's
beard
fish.
is almost long enough to put a braid in it. Maybe you'll make it a twin braid like a Viking long.
You know, I keep wanting to let mine grow out, but my beard, whenever it gets a little too long, it does weird things, so I always end up trimming it too much. And so that's one problem I have, is I end up trimming mine too much. You shaved yourself.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's a lot of
That's
nuts!
nice.
Define weird things hyper? Lol.
So right at where my chin ends, it will flip out and like does like a wave, a weird wave. So it's like here it's perfectly straight, and then it'll like want to curl under, and then it does a weird wave. So everything else will be straight, but right here in the center, it will curl back under and then wave out. So like if it's a certain length, my hair will stick out right under my beard. Even if I use like a beard straightener or something like that, it does weird things. So that's what I'm talking about. It's funny, I'm cleaning up all of this stuff on the beach, and most of the time I throw down all my torches. So I feel like I'm cleaning up the shoreline here. I always forget there's a spot to get salt over here. It's easy to walk by it, but I think we're good on salt at the moment. It's biodegradable. Back from ads? Okay. Awesome. Cannot... Really? Is it really weak ice that close up? Wow. Oh, you guys finally beat Rainstorm. Finally took down Rainstorm on the King of the Hill.
I'll take
Teach me not to
nuts.
shut up and tell people
That's a lot of
greatest
nuts!
flaw.
That'll teach me not to shut up and tell people my greatest flaw.
Michael. Michael. Michael's like, not me. Not me. I love it. Michael's instantly throwing people under the bus. Let's see, what do we got? Cattails. Oh my god.
Knocked Rainstorm to number 5. Dang wow.
Yeah, that's what King of the Hill does, is it will pull you from 1st to 5th. That's usually the way it goes. I was gonna change it so it would take you completely out of the top 10, but that's a little brutal.
Give the kiss of death, aka the Godfather.
Oh, here we've got some deer here. So let me leave this here. This is what we can do. We can go hunting right here, guys. Let me sneak up on this deer here. Maybe the deer will come walking towards us. It's getting towards the end of the day. There's an ice fishing hut over here. And then we got another deer over there. We can manage to make it back to the Quonset with 3 deer hides. That would be great.
That's a lot of nuts!
You just know that Michael, when he was young, was the smart-ass little snitch who would start up trouble but disappear long before trouble comes to bite him in the asshole.
He was the younger brother, so that probably tracks. Look at what they did to my boy. Exactly.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
Don't do it.
That's a lot of nuts!
Don't do it. No.
Look at what they did to my boy Lowell.
Bro. And then that one went running. Who knows where he's going to end up. Okay, you ran to there. Okay. I'm going to pull the travois closer, but my goodness, that buck's probably going to run all the way back to the Quonset.
Is there anything more disappointing than taking a shower and then having to poop? Ridiculous.
Something just as bad is getting out of the shower and feeling like you instantly start sweating as soon as you get out of the shower. That's just about as bad. Is feeling like you're starting to sweat just as you get out of the shower. I think it has almost the same ick factor as having to take a dump right after taking a shower. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. I don't know. Both sound terrible. Yes, exactly. That's about as bad as stepping in water while wearing socks. Right between his legs. Are you kidding me? Oh, that was a good shot. I can't believe that thing went right between the deer's legs. Thank you, Northern. I appreciate it. Oh, we got a floating arrow. Oh my god.
That's what she said.
I saw somebody in a store the other day, and they were wearing a shirt that said, "That's what," in quotation marks, and it had a dash, and it said she. And I was like, that's a great shirt. It's absolutely great shirt. It's so simple, but it was great. All right, where are you, dear? Oh, dear, where are you? Okay, I just saw it. Where is it? Where, dear? Where are you, dear? You're here, but you're not here. I mean, as much toilet water as you drink, you would think you would be used to floaters. Alright, the deer is in front of me. Where is the deer? Oh, there it is. We're gonna do this all in one go again. Hour and 4 minutes. Instead of having to harvest the bags.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
That's
a lot of nuts!
Those are Snickers, Bob. Let's get real.
I might have to drop some gear.
Had to do that quick before we attracted too much attention. Somewhere, I think that's the deer over there. Looks like we got a few more feathers. Alright, we got decent food. Let's see if that is the other deer way over there. There is another deer there. But I believe this is our deer that has fallen over here. We can go build a fire, harvest the deer, and make our way over to this ice fishing hut, and if we have to, we can spend the night there. Snickers doesn't have corn, so the new version does, but everyone does that. Snickers Corn Edition. Is that the one that as you open it, it's like... Corn. Oh, that's so good. We're actually doing pretty good here. Other than food.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
Let's get some firewood real quick.
Oh dear, 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 d d d d e r r r r dear.
No Maglin's fire. There we go. Let's see if we can grab see if we can use a book. Maybe that'll be enough, and we don't need a lot of food, just a little bit to get us going. Minutes. We might need more than that, actually. Oh, come on. 32 minutes. There we go. So let's do this for 32 minutes. Oh, it's a big deer. So let's do 30 minutes here. Should have grabbed all the rotten fish. Yeah, probably would have helped. And I'm going to have a ton of deer meat, which is going to be fantastic. Okay, that's going to help on the food side. So now let's just finish this and this 36 minutes. Even if the fire goes out, it's no problem. Wow, the fire's lasting. I can't believe it. Wow. Perfect on the fire time. But it's not going to make a difference because we got to drag this over to the ice fishing hut. I would take a torch, but we're not going to be able to carry it. So we're just going to go from here to there, so not too bad. And what I might do is, since we'll be at the ice fishing hut, I can drop everything on the ground, repair the travois, because I do have a cured gut and a cured deer hide. We could repair it and then go from there. So let's grab what we need. We got that, and we've got sticks, and we've got these. Plus we have some fir firewood. I'm thinking that this should be enough to get us through the night. So let's do this to start. Hopefully this will definitely be enough to get us going through the night. So we'll start off with the coal for the temp, reclaimed, and the cedar. 6 hours, and then usually you take half of that time and add to it. So it's like 9 hours, and it's already into the night. So that's actually not terrible, and if we added a fur, that would add quite a bit of time.
I can't carry this any further.
Yeah, I know, but we're about to just drop all of this. And I'm going to cook one of these. So nope, no, I want to pick it up. There we go. There we go. So 32 minutes until it's ready. How long would it take us to repair that? An hour. So we don't have enough time to wait on that. So to do water, we can do. We can let that boil for an hour, and we can do the repair, and that should still be ready to go. 2 hours. I guess we got to use the knife. All right, that worked. Okay. 5 hours. Let's see. Let's harvest those torches and throw those in there just to play it safe. And see what we get, and then we can kind of get a better idea of what kind of fire life we've really got. Just on the odd chance that we get like a blizzard come through, because we're probably going to be building some more furniture. I'm probably going to have to go into Pleasant Valley or Mystery Lake to go get ptarmigan if we're going to make the couch at some point. And because we're going to need to go get ptarmigan and get the feathers and all that, or the down and all that stuff. So it's just going to be some extra traveling that we're going to need to do. Let's add the feather.
I'll take a
sticks.
pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
Getting sleepy. Didn't well at all because of this sweet but rotten kitty. Have a good night all.
Alright, Commander Shepard, thank you so much for dropping in. Thank you for the biddies as well earlier. I do appreciate it. I hope you sleep well, and I hope that the cat does not keep you up. And we will catch you next time, my friend. Alright, we've chose 8 hours just to make sure that we don't oversleep our fire. And that's why we did that. Still have 2 hours. 657 days is not bad at all. But I'm hoping, since it's just about to become day, we'll have a change of weather when the sun comes up. So let's do an hour. But you never know. This could be, yep, this could be a blizzard that rides into the day with us. Let's wait.
I'll take a
Let's
pound
wait a
of
night.
nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
Never complain when Kitty keeps you up, Kappa.
It's true. It all depends on how you look at it. It really does. We still have an hour. Look at that. Let's risk it. Let's do another pastime. 31 minutes. We might have to risk one of those. And you know, it never fails. It never fails. As soon as we use one of our fur firewood, it never fails. As soon as we use
I'll take
one,
a pound of nuts.
the blizzard's gonna
That's a
go
lot
away.
of nuts!
Does the harvested stick really gives you more burn time than the time it takes to recycle a burnt torch?
It'll actually give you, because it takes 2 minutes to harvest one of these. So let's see how much time on the fire it gives you when you put a stick in. So if we put a stick in, we're at 26 minutes, and it gives us quite a bit of fire time. So it's worth it to take 2 minutes to put a stick in. So it is worth taking 2 minutes per torch to make a stick to put in the fire. It sounds weird, but it's worth it. This could be an all-day blizzard. It might be good that we had the fur firewood. And I'm so glad I didn't put it in there. Just like that. Okay, it's not quite done. So what we'll do is we'll sleep. We'll sleep for an hour and see if it clears up a little bit more. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, and look at what's sitting right outside of our door here. Are you kidding me?
Too heavy.
Breakfast. More breakfast. Oh, missed. It was close, but I missed. That was very close, but I missed. Alright, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Surely I didn't, like, just walk right by it, did I? Well, let's hope we can get close enough to get this deer. Bro.
Dear,
Man.
Doges.
Got another one on the run. Oh, there's my arrow. Walk right by it. House. Oh my goodness, House. Thank you for the bits. Oh. Where'd he go? She went over there. Okay. I was worried for a second there. Alright, there's breakfast. And our other breakfast is running away. Okay, let's take a torch.
Getting kind of heavy.
We'll save this one. Brown pants. Yes, exactly. There's a bunch more. Where did it go? Off into the wild blue yonder. Okay, so let's throw a few things in here. I think that's most of what we want to put in there. And we got to pick all of this up. This is all fresh. We're going to try to go put this all in the curing box as much as we can. Our bear meat should be cured by now. And we want to cure up as much of this, our hides and stuff as fast as we can once we get over there too. I think we're going to have a bunch of meat left over, to be honest. Alright, let's do this. See if we can go find where the deer went. Track down the deer and our arrow on top of everything. Hopefully it kept going the way of our, towards the Quonset. We got it in the shin, so I don't know. I really don't know if hitting the, I don't know if hitting the deer in certain areas of the body makes a difference of how quickly it bleeds out or anything. But I know probably at some point there's a blood trail. And I don't see anything. Of course, my ability to see red very well is not the greatest, being colorblind. So if there was a blood trail, I probably wouldn't see it as easily as most. So we're just gonna head back by means of the road here, and if we somehow manage to see the deer or anything, we'll go from there.
I'll take a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts!
If the deer tried to cuddle off with a cougar, that surely ended badly for it, I'm just saying.
Yeah, surely it would, you know. I mean, some people just create their own bad endings, you know. It's like one of those things where it's like, you know it's going to end badly, it's just, some people just, they don't care. Some people's like, I know this is going to end badly. I just, you know, cougar. And quit calling me Shirley. Exactly. As my dad always would say, what could possibly go wrong? Bada bing, exactly. Bada bing, bada boom.
Surrounded by snow, nothing to drink.
And there's another fir firewood. As much, yeah, we probably need it. We just had a blizzard. There are some wolves out on the ice, but they are out on the ice. I think it's probably worth stopping and getting this. We can get blocked by the wind too. So let's drop this and grab this. We'll hide from the wind. We are warm. Let's go. Gonna get thirsty. There we go. Excellent. 6 more pieces of wood. Well, not 6 more. 6 total. 3 more pieces of wood, I should say. Home stretch. We can see the sign of the Quonset in the distance. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to get this ready just in case. But that helped, sleeping out in the ice fishing hut helped to prevent
take a
us from
pound of
getting cabin
nuts.
fever.
That's a lot of nuts!
I'm telling you how's 1 minute she curled up to me real nice and the next in court order to pay child support.
Bro, I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's unfortunate. Oh, I see you there, Mr. Wolf. See you there. Where are you at?
Badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
I just saw that stinking wolf, too. Bro house, man. And Magic Jack. Holy cow, man. Thank you for the bits as well. Thank you guys for all the biddies. I appreciate it. And with this wind, I'm not sure if we can actually light a normal torch, so I've got to be careful doing this. Because we did get attacked the other day while pulling the travois, so I've got to be careful. You know what? I'm going to Rambo this a little bit. Yep, there he is. That house, thank you for the bits there. I appreciate that, man. We got... Okay, no, that's only one wolf. I thought there was a wolf behind it. Think I can snipe this? No, too short. It'll be higher and lead the shot just a tiny bit. Maybe right about there. Oh, I hit him! No way did I hit him.
I'll take a pound of nuts.
I can't. Did I actually hit the dude? What?
Don't worry, Hyper. I luckily made smarter choices in life over here. Mostly Kappa.
Mostly. I can't believe I hit them. It's like I make some lucky shots every once in a while. I kind of want to sneak over there and see if I can see the bloodshot on the ground. I'm pretty sure I saw a spattering of red. And even though it's hard for me to see red. First try. I shot one pretty short though earlier. I wouldn't say that was first try, but did I get him or did I just scare him? So there was a short one here that completely missed. Did I just scare him? I thought I hit him. I don't see any blood spray. Oh, the grass is doing that weird thing. Oh, maybe I saw stuff, but I don't see the arrow. I could have swore I hit him. Okay. He ran... Oh, I did hit him. I totally hit him. Oh, yeah, we got blood trail. Heck yeah, we got a blood trail. No, okay, so it didn't leave the blood trail, or the blood splatter. Bro, is that him over there? Is that his body out there? Or is that him over there? We got something there and there. That was pretty awesome. Or is that the other deer we got? Is that the deer we got too? No way. If that's the other deer we got, that's kind of awesome as well. Take a little nap, exactly. Okay, so if that's the deer we got, we're going to get both our arrows back. I may not grab the meat off of that guy. I might just grab the deer hide. Sweet. Sure enough. Long enough to drop a feather or two already. Look at that. Boy, it turned out to be a nice day. Balmy 7 degrees Celsius. Look at that. Started off with a blizzard and ended up to be all hot. Not careful, the ice is going to start melting. Yep, look at this. This is the one we shot in a clean ankle shot. Look at that. So we'll go with the hide here real quick. Arrow to the knee, exactly. I used to be a grazer until I took an arrow to the knee. Some more feathers. It always cracks me up to see the deer out on the ice. Like they're grazing on the ice. Like maybe they're lost. Like what are they grazing for, you know? Interesting choices were made by me at some point in time. Okay. We managed to make out pretty good like a bandit with some hides. I think we got 4 deer hide, which will do nicely. We're just going to have to wait for them to cure. We got some fresh guts, a birch sapling, 6 of those. Let's take the fat first.
Gotta go.
And I'm going to go until I've got about 60. Let's see, we can still move pretty decently. Pretty sure all the bear meat is cured now, so we can exchange that. I'm going to deposit the fat over here in case we ever decide to make more pemmican. Let's, we'll have to drop some of this on the floor in here until we're ready to transfer it into the container, the curing box. Oh yes, let's drop these hides here to start them curing. We'll put the guts in the bathroom. We'll put the sapling over here. And now to go back outside and get the rest of the stuff. Let's see, how much do we got? 20 kilograms. Okay, now let's carry this much. That's a lot. That's a lot of food. It's gonna be nice to have all this stuff cured up.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Yeah, it is a lot of gear. Even though it's not really gear, it's just food. There we go. And we should be able to transfer everything and pick up the travois at this point. There we go. Nice. Okay. So, final dump of food. Now we've got the cured meat that we can pull out of here. And the cured meat that we can pull out of here. That is a lot of cured meat. Surprisingly, well, let's check it from here. Surprisingly, once it's cured, it doesn't weigh as much. Not nearly as much. Okay, this one's empty. Let's store this cured meat in here. Wow, does not weigh nearly as much. Okay, we need to restock this, so we will see if we can find one of the suitcases that has, there we go, we can start with this. Oh, we just looked in that one. One of these has another bag in it, I believe. Oh, there's one. So let's see.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
That's not enough, so we'll look again. Nope, that's completely full of salt. It only needs 10 kilograms. So that used all of that, so now we're going to have to start using some of these. So now we're going to have to start collecting more of the salt from the deposits. There we go. Okay. So that's completely filled now, so we can put this back in here. There we go. So now we can just pick up all of these that we can until the container cannot hold any. So I'm going to try to fill it with only 1 kilogram pieces. Ooh, crud. Where'd it go? Take you out. Okay, I'm going to drop these on the floor. Try to pick up only 1 kilogram pieces. Okay, can't fit any more in there. And then we'll just put all the rest in the other one. This way we'll have all the biggest pieces in the one, and then all the smaller ones there. So this one is completely full. 20 kilograms worth of... So this is full of 20 kilograms, and this has got just a teeny tiny bit. So if we ever get any more... Actually, you know what? While we're waiting for that, let me grab a few of these. Let me run outside. We have the travois on us, so let's go grab the other deer. It only sat there for part of the day.
Carry much more.
Let's go get the other deer. Because if we're just now getting that stuff curing, it shouldn't be but just a few hours off curing from the other stuff. It would totally be worth it. Even though the sun's going down, we should be able to get this pretty fast. And then we can use the travois to bring it back. Still nice and warm. There's the deer over here in the distance. Another thing that I wanted to show you guys that I ended up getting recently is this oak cup that has been charred on the inside. For those of you that enjoy a nice bourbon or a scotch, this is an absolute game changer to drink some bourbon or scotch out of. It absolutely makes some of that quite a bit more enjoyable. I highly recommend it. This particular one is called Oak Sip. I got it off of Amazon. So let's grab this real quick. Yeah, and just look for Oak Sip, and it's just an oak cup with a charred lining in it. The one I got comes in like a, you know how like a bottle of bourbon or something comes in like a cardboard like box or sleeve. Pretty much the same thing for the cups, and there's 2 of them in there, and it's great. They're great, absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness, how is this so degraded already. That is crazy. Okay, I guess we're not curing that one, but it was worth a shot. But I'll tell you this. It's not for top shelf liquor, for sure. But what you do is you'll take something like an everyday sipper. Like if you're a big fan of like Elijah Craig or Evan Williams or something like that, and you put it in that, it will it'll make it an even better drink. Stuff like that. And it just makes it more mellow, and it makes it taste like a more top shelf drink. There's instructions in there on how to clean them and how to use them and everything, and I enjoy it immensely. I'm not sponsored by them anyway, I know it's one of those weird things you have to say every once in a while, but just sharing something that I use that I think people would enjoy using. Alright. So I think what we're going to do is we should be able to just carry everything in one go. Yeah, not too bad. So this might be something we'll cook up and keep inside here. I'm pretty sure this stuff it's already at 8%. We probably would have had a better chance if we had picked it up while we were harvesting the rest of it. And we'll drop these over here. Okay, that worked out pretty good. Go ahead and eat a few of these. We got a little bit more on that one. Before I drink anymore, I'm going to do a little bit of passing time to get into the night. Okay, now I'll drink some water. Okay, we'll do a nice 10 hours. And I think what we'll do now is we'll see what we can do to get some of our trades going. I don't know if we still have trades ready to go or not. I don't know, did we look into trades? Yes, we did. More maple syrup and potatoes. That's right. We did the potatoes so we can have an emotional support potato. I forgot about that. So we need to do the fish, water, cedar firewood. We've got that. We've got the easy ½ liter of water. So we could probably go take care of this pretty quick, actually. Oh, and there went the Aurora. Pardon me. We're pretty much well rested. Let's sneak out here.
You broke a thermometer in my hands. Rub it all in my hair.
Oh my goodness. I might need to go get me a drink of water. I don't have any water in here. Pardon me just a moment. All right, I do apologize about that. Got a little coughing spell because I needed to clear my throat. Okay. Oh yes, we're getting food.
Too much stuff to carry.
Okay. So let's we'll do a little bit more passing time. Okie Looks like we have another decent little day here. So let's go out to the ice fishing hut. We should have a lot of our stuff out there. We can try to get the tip-ups going and get some fish coming in. We can start getting some more water made real quick. And you know what? While we're still close, let's go ahead and get the 3-seater firewood so that whenever we're ready, we can just immediately take those. I know we probably could grab a cedar limb up there, but just on the off chance that one doesn't spawn up there, knowing us, the one time that we'll go up there, there won't be one. All right. There we go.
I might have to drop some gear. So earlier we ended up getting one of the wolves out on the ice. We got several deer, so we're going to have to wait a little bit of time before some of the wildlife respawns. But that's okay. We do have a nice sunny day, which I know in this game can change very rapidly. We do have 2 wolves right here on the ice. You know what? Nope, wrong button. Let's start a fire with the Maglins. I'm only doing this to start a torch. And once we get a torch started, I'm going to see if we can go take care of these wolves. Just so that we can not have to deal with the wolves for a little bit. Turned out pretty well.
Kind of clear the wolves of the area, or the area of the wolves. I keep forgetting we are carrying an extra bow.
Too heavy.
I'm gonna make sure I drop that at some point. Crunch. Alright, now it's your turn. Oh, I scared you, huh? I was like, man, I just saw what you did. I ain't gonna do that. Are you gonna run this time? I forget we had stuff way over here at one point in time. Alright, another crunch. What we got? Got some petrified Rogers. We have another stick pointing to the coastline where we would need to go back. Ruined bear meat. Can. And that's pretty much it. Alright, well that takes care of the wolves in the area. Let's head over here. We should have a decent amount of coal to at least get us a good day or night cycle. In the process of making water, we should be able to pass quite a bit of time
melt a few days by making water and fishing. It shouldn't take us very long to get the amount of fish that we need to satisfy the trader's needs. I believe it said 22 kilograms, so ultimately we need about 5 kilogram salmon, and that will satisfy that very quickly. And then maybe 1 or 2 decent sized fish and we'll be good to go. And our coal is nearly depleted, so at some point we'll have to go check the mine shaft again. We'll use one of these torches to light this. I completely forgot to put the fir firewood away. Oops, I didn't do that. Alright, start off with doing 2 of those, and let's get our tip-ups ready. Get this going. Start one here. I should really be using... I have a heavy hammer inside the house. I really should be using it because we can always repair that with a piece of wood. Probably the most ideal way to do that. And already the weather has taken a big change. Excuse me. Yep. Boy, that's a big difference. There we go. That's 2.5 is pretty good. Let's I'm gonna go ahead and set down the travois here. I know it's in the middle of a blizzard, but it should be fine.
Like almost anything.
So we've got 2.5 there. Hopefully the blizzard sounds aren't going to be too terrible. Alright, got one going outside.
Find food.
You're not terribly hungry yet. Okay, we'll pause on that, and I'll eat one of these. We might have to cook up a fish or 2. Well, we do have some fish over here. I think these are cooked. We'll eat some of this cooked stuff. We can cook some of that meat as well. We do have a bunch of fish here that we can cook too. Excuse me. Good timing? Of course it snaps. Alright. Oops.
Not going to be able to carry
That one
this
was
load for
fairly
much
decent
longer.
size, but it wasn't full weight of what I was hoping it would be. We'll start leaving some water in here. Let's take a peek here. We need 22.5 kilograms of raw fish meat. So we just got over 6, I believe. And you're at 90%, so we will take you and put you in here as well. I think we got you last time, and I think it was the fish we dropped in here that we got attacked over a while back. 10%, 14%. Let's go ahead and clear this a little bit. Go. The nice thing about this is what really helps pass the time. Okay, the salmon are really going to help us meet our weight quota, so to speak.
Someone's gotta go.
And since it's only the one thing that requires fish, it's definitely going to help us get there faster. This seems like an exceptionally long blizzard. That sounded like more than one popped up at the same time. There we go. That's a decent one there. Alright, already up to 18. That's pretty good. There's 1 over 5. Very nice. We'll go ahead and leave some more of this water in here. We are going to need some water as well. Alright, that should be enough fish. So now, how much water do we need? Oops, wrong one. We need 7.5 liters of water. Let's make that 8 liters of water. We got it. We've got enough water, so this should be more than enough here. So let's make ourselves some extra water. Plus anything we get now, looks like we might have to go ahead and get ready for night. You know what? If I ran over there right now and put this in there despite it being a blizzard, it would stop the blizzard and spawn a, what do you call it? I can't think. An aurora. But I'd have to walk through the blizzard is the problem. But it would get me what I need to get going here. That probably would be enough to get me through the night. Let me drop this right here. That's a lot of water. So we're going to put 3 in here. And then we need 8 liters of water. So everything in here should be more than enough. I think we have extra fish too. Let's see. 25. Yeah, that's enough. And then 8 liters of water. Yeah, that's enough to do everything right there. So let's finish this. And then we'll cook some of this fresh fish real quick. There we go. How's the weather? Not bad. We could leave some of this water behind. Maybe like 2 liters of it. Ooh. Excuse me. So we are ready to carry some of this over there. The problem is not being able to see very well in the dark. That is going to be the number one thing. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to... I think we just need to leave this as it is. So we need to head in that direction. So here's our travoy. We head in this direction. And I'm hoping once we get around the edge of the the landmass over here, it'll be easier to keep track of where we're going. We recently cleared out the wolves, which was part of the reason why I went ahead and did that, is so that we wouldn't just have stuff spawning in on top of us. So I know it's probably pretty dark. Maybe I can turn this on for you guys so you guys can see a little bit better. Oh my god. Okay, oh, that's a stinking cat. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude, I swear, man. In the dark, man, that is so disconcerting. Are you kidding me? Dude.
Kitty.
Kitty. You know, I was wondering, it got like really quiet in the chat for a while. And then all of a sudden you guys... I know there's no cats, but it's still so disconcerting sometimes. Like, it was so quiet in the chat for a while. I'm like, man, everybody must have fell asleep or something. And then suddenly, cat. Oh. Faithy, thank you so much for the 250, man. I appreciate it. You know, you say no cats, but explain this. Explain this. Oh, I gotta turn that off. Explain this. Why no cats, but why show this on the map? I was just over here earlier. It's so weird that it shows that on the map. I don't know why. I don't know why. You were multitasking. Are you trying to keep... You trying to keep your feet on the ground, Bob? Well, the thing is, I think it's a glitch, Bob. I think the cat being on the map is a glitch. Because, I've been up there, and there's no cat up there, obviously. But, I mean, it's still the idea that it's threatening us with the cat on the map. You've never seen it? Yeah, that's why I say I think it's a glitch. But it's still the idea of, like, okay, maybe there is one and I just haven't seen it yet. No reading while I lurk? Okay, no problem, man. No problem at all. You're sober tonight? Okay, no problem, man. Excuse me. Okay, it is really hard for me to see. The thing I use for night vision for you guys is strictly for you guys. It's not for me. That's done more in the brightness settings for OBS and not for the game. Okay, there's the box. Put this... Oh, no, wrong button. Put the bow away. Did I put the bow away? I did put the bow away. Oh, okay, there we go.
Too much to carry.
Are you kidding me? Alright, here we go. All the fish go in and transfer all of that. And then for the potato, we got 1, 2, 3, and then all of that. So we've got all of that met. Are you kidding me? I thought I had enough fish. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I thought I had enough fish. This is ridiculous. One stinking fish. Let me turn this off for a second. One stinking fish short. Okay. You know, I'm going to leave that there because we're going to carry stuff back. I got to go get one fish and come back.
Feels like something is sapping my energy.
Oh my goodness. We the Borg held on to the lead. Man, I had something go down the wrong pipe earlier and it... Man. Now I got that stuck in my throat feeling.
The game is rigged from the
Stack
start.
those slices. The cheese is for you.
And there's G triggering another 80%. Oops. Alright, where's the, there's the ice fishing hut. Alright. I hope...
Master Payne, what do we do?
Open the mouth.
Open the mouth. That's right. Alright, well everybody, I hope you guys got your commands ready to go for the 80%. I'm gonna let my character continue to walk over here to the ice fishing hut. Get your commands ready, and here we go for the 80%.
Are set. 40's gone, 80's the best bet. Grab your slices, roll the dice. Pepperoni dreams at a tasty price. Oh yeah! Pizza's hot, the stakes are high. Catch the chance before it flies. Percent's the win today. Cyberspace glow with a pizza hue. 80% lucky in all that we do. Pepperoni dreams and mozzarella peace. In this digital world where fun won't cease. The crust is gold and the cheese is tight. Big wins cooking in the neon light. Oh yeah! Stack those slices, don't delay. The flavor's bold, it's your lucky day. Tick tock, the chance won't last. 80's here, don't let it pass. Sauce rivers flow, the cheese is a tease. Winning big means topping with ease. Cyberspace glow with a pizza hue. 80% lucky in all that we do. Pepperoni dreams and mozzarella peace. In this digital world where fun won't cease. Go!
All right. I hope everybody got an opportunity to get some more pizza slices. And again, thank you, G, for throwing in that 80%. Really do appreciate it. And while you guys were redeeming the 80%, I went down and picked up a fish and started walking back. That way we were continuing our game there. My character got a little bit exhausted, but other than that, we were able to continue moving. Sing us another song we need to rock.
Sure, let's keep it bassy. How about a little tune about the struggles of never getting a good meal as a trout?
I don't know that one. Keep it bassy. I still think it's hilarious that Bob asked Roger to sing Gia's song, and he actually sang the song. It was so good. You were hoping. All right, get ready for instant Aurora. Here we go. One fish. There we go. Now it's complete. That one's complete as well. Ready for trade. Instant Aurora. So. Yep, there it comes. So we're super exhausted. So instead of running back just to signal the trade is complete, and then come back, get it, and come back and try to see what trades he's got next, I'm just gonna signal trade and sleep, and then we'll come back when we wake up and pick it up and bring it back. Since we're exhausted, it would be a lot to go back and forth and back and forth. Because having to do all that and run around is really difficult sometimes. Need some point redeems. What kind of point redeems you thinking about, Bob? $938 hours. It's crazy, man. Could you sing Bob a song? He wants to hear you sing. Not sure,
Oh,
but it's
sure.
silly.
Let me just break into song with my gills. If only I had vocal cords and a better sense of pitch.
So now that you guys know that the Roger can cue the song every once in a while, it was incredibly rare that Roger actually did that when Bob asked him to. Because in trying to get him to do that in testing, it was very hard to get him to do that. So I was very surprised when it actually happened. Well, Bob, I've actually had some pretty silly stuff kind of planned to do, but the thing is a lot of chaotic stuff tends to happen on my channel, and some of the stuff I had in mind would probably make the chaotic stuff happen even more. Sing a song in honor of Chuck Norris. It really does. Come on, don't let it go out. Don't let it go out. Don't let it go out. Yes.
Well, I guess this would be a great time to start a tune and sing a song.
Roger, oh yeah, swimming with flair, sky shining superstar, dodging every snare, living that fish life, no worries, no care, I'm swimming the bears with a flip of my hair. Roger, oh yeah, fishing through the waves, no time for despair. Roger, oh yeah, life's better down where the water's fair. Upstream hero, yeah, I'm on a quest, leaping through the rapids, I'm the very best. Gotta keep it cool, gotta stay off the hook, don't wanna end up in somebody's cookbook. Roger, oh yeah, fishing through the waves, no time for despair. Roger, oh yeah, life's better down where the water's fair. Dodging all the nets, keeping it slick, swimming circles round the shark's eye, that's my trick. Got a school of buddies, we're a fishy crew, rocking the river, yeah, that's what we do. Roger, oh yeah, splashing to the beat, living without a care. Roger, oh yeah, fishing for fun in the cool crisp air.
Can't believe you guys managed to get it twice. And that one, of course, had to land on in honor of Chuck Norris. I think that's amazing. Oh, that's great. That's absolutely amazing. I need to make sure that whenever that happens, yeah, to a legend, yeah.
That's a lot of nuts!
All it took was threatening Roger with Chuck Lowe.
Yeah, I took threatening Roger with Chuck. Exactly. So, I think I'm gonna have to make it so that Roger tells me, get ready or not, I'm about to play a song or something like that. So I know, okay, he's gonna sing a song. It's not just me figuring out that he's singing a song. Well, that's some pretty colors up there. Randomize the music, not just that one every time. Yeah, that means I'm gonna have to give Roger an album to sing from. So that's one thing I was thinking about doing is one night I'm gonna do a sub-only stream. And during that sub-only stream, I'm probably not gonna play a game. I'm probably just gonna hang out with you guys while I'm streaming, and we can do stuff like we can create music for Roger to sing. We can do stuff like that, and we can do stuff for the stream. We could just hang out and mess around with fun stuff, and we can collaborate or whatever, or you know, we'll figure out something to do. And but that can be the subscriber only kind of stuff that we can pull off. But that way, if you guys want to be a part of that or have an input, we can do that on stream, and you can see the process of how I get all that stuff together. Okay, yes, let's talk to the guy on the boat that's lonely all by himself. Just chatting, sub-only stream, yeah, something like that.
Back at it, I guess.
Alrighty. So our stuff is now ordered. Our Amazon delivery will be here shortly. So we'll leave that there. And let's chow down on our leftover jerky and our water, and we'll just sleep and sleep and sleep. You don't want Bublé? You don't want Roger to sing Bublé? Yeah, I know, exactly. What do you got ordered? I think we had the maple syrup and the potato. I think we literally ordered one potato so that we can have our emotional support potato. Yep, that's right. Northern requested us to have an emotional support potato. And he's going to be called Spudnik. Spudnik.
I need to drop something.
We've already named him. We don't even have him yet. Boy, we slept so long it's already afternoon. I plan to plant about an acre of emotional support potatoes. Okay. I think we're gonna walk right about there. I think that's the edge of the... Oh, here come the birdies. Oops, wrong button. A lot of spuds, yes, exactly. This should be a good business, Bob, yeah. Plus, I plan on giving half of it to the local church near my land. That's very nice of you, Bob. It's a very charitable and that's a very good thing to do. Not fat, just plump. That's right. Bob is a well-loved shape. Half of all my crops is tithe. There you go. I like that. More rules than a bakery. And he doesn't mean the ones in the hills. Alright, let's deploy the travois in this direction now. Oh, there's all the maple syrup and one emotional support potato. And it's never going to be an emotional baked potato. I have to remember. Oh wait, no, it has to stay with us. That's right. It can never be an emotional baked potato. It's even 100%, that's right. The problem is the potato will not stay at 100%. So, this is what we need to do. Let's do this real quick, okay? We got to do this real quick before it goes bad. Okay? This is what we're going to do. We're going to take some glamour shots with the potato.
An emotional support potato is basically a spud that provides comfort and hugs, just like any good friend, but probably less chatty. It's perfect for when you need a snack and some emotional reassurance at the same time.
There we go. That one's got a lot more character. This one's got a lot more character. Okay. Let's see. Yes, this one definitely has more character than this one. This is Sputnik. So let's see. How do we write on them? Oh, that's right. Is that how you would spell that, Sputnik? Oop. Let's do that the other way. Sputnik on his 100% day photo. Oh, he's so young. Oh, he's such a baby. He's such a baby. We shall remember him forever as he is now. We have the photo to remember him by. and he came into our lives. Oh wait, can I add to that? Can I add to that photo? I hope I can re-annotate. 659. Okay. There we go. Sputnik on his 100% day photo on day 659. Oh, to think that we got our emotional support potato on day 659. It's a smash. Not sure how to pronounce your name there, but welcome in. Okay. Not exactly sure if we need anything from... Well, we would have to go to the far one. It's not this one that has our stuff in it. It would be the one that's over here. I don't think... Sprouting on the love. Yes, exactly. Daitenshi. Okay. Welcome in, Daitenshi. This is some pretty heavy-duty snow. Let's aim for the coastline right here, and we will just aim for this and hope for the best, just in case the weather decides to go sideways. Bringing in a nice haul of 10 extra maple syrups would be about nice. You were right. Oh, I see you. I see that now, Bob. 1 year, 1 month. Well, thank you for the followage there. I appreciate it. $818 hours in the stream. Man, between Michael and Zombie, got some serious hours going. Oh boy. This could turn into Blizzard Northern. If you ask nicely, I will share my emotional support potatoes with you. Bob, do you plan on turning any of those emotional support potatoes into a liquid beverage?
I can't believe we actually have the wind at our backs for a change. I think we should be able to carry everything inside pretty easily. Yeah, we should be able to carry everything. There we go. All right. Turn them into food. The half acre of berries I'm going to plant on the other half, maybe. Nice. Okay. That's still curing. These are still curing. Let's see how our deer meat's doing. Already at 38%. Alright, we still need to build another shelf on this side since we moved the other one into there. But we might do a little bit of rearranging now that we've moved some stuff around. So let's drop some of these on the floor. Let's add this one to the lot as well. We'll do the trick where we go outside and come back in so that we can place them closer to other things. So just to make this fun, instead of going right back in that door, we'll run around to the back door and go in that door instead. Two types of huckleberry seeds and barely three types of cabbage, all the good stuff. Nice. Okay, so this is why we have the other one back here. I thought it looked good to have like a little kitchenette with some odds and ends on it. So I think that looks pretty good. So let's now stock up the shelves in here. So we will you know what? Let's just stock up this bottom shelf here. Probably gonna need to get one more shipment of
too much stuff to carry.
Syrup to make this look really nice. $10 to 20 pounds. Boy, that's quite a... It's like a whole bushel or bag or whatever you'd call it of potatoes. This is the ruined one. Let's put this one up here. Looks like we need to get a few more extras to go up here. So 10 of them fit pretty nicely on the shelf here. So that fills up that shelf pretty good. We're missing like 3 here to really even out the shelves. We got a decent amount of pickles over here. We did pull 2 of the pickles to put on the shelf back there. It does look nice to have some stuff back here. We did pull some flour and some oats. But we had extra bags of flour to do that, and we did pull some extra things of oats. We had 1 or 2 extra oats, and we grabbed some extra water, but I think having this here looked pretty good. I do want to make some extra cooking oil, because I think having some bottles of cooking oil would look nice to have in here. Sounds like Sam potatoes. It's going to be hilarious to see everyone go from surviving like kings in this game to going into Black Frost and fighting each other over the last 10 of crappy tuna. Yeah, exactly. Cheap and easy to grow food is always a good idea. I plan on buying about 200 pounds of beans and rice too. Yeah. Oops. Somehow that slid over and I can't see it. There we go. Okay. Alright, I think we have the cured meat in here, so we'll grab some extra of that. Alright, we had a bunch of fir firewood in here as well, so let's throw some of that into here. So we have 10 of those now. So in order to make another couch, or to make the couch that we were planning on making at some point, we need 4 cured deer hide. So we do have 4 deer hide. They're curing. It's going to take a little while. Then from there, we're going to need 16 ptarmigan down and 15 fir firewood and 5 cured guts. We've got the guts. The firewood, we're going to need to get 5 more, but the question is the ptarmigan down. 13. So we need 3 more. So in order to get that, we would either need to scrap this, but we would only get 2. No, we would get 3. That would be exactly what we needed. But we're actually using this. Or we could take a note out of Zombie's book, and he would probably be happy if we scrapped this. I'm not going to do that. We need our bedroll. All of this would be off-grid, no power, until I save up for solar and some lights and have a well put in for water so I don't have to run to town often, you know. Hyper, what's the thing you're excited to do most in Black Frost, except for the multiplayer aspect, because everyone's going to play test the crap out of that, so to cheat the mechanics. Yeah, exactly. Probably the biggest thing is I want to see the new animal mechanics. I want to see... The biggest thing is we're so used to everything in this game. I just want to see what is different. I want to see how the wolves behave. Like, I want a mechanic where if I'm hiding and the animals can't see me and I draw my bow, they don't move. Because most of the time, like if a wolf is charging at me or he's coming towards me and I draw my bow, why would a wolf charge me? A wolf isn't going to know that pulling my bow means to charge me. Oh, and G's like, it's my turn. G's like, it's my turn to get back on top of that pile. Alright, let's leave some of this stuff behind. So we might need to go get some ptarmigan down. So the question is, where do we want to go for that? So it's either go to Pleasant Valley, which is closer to go to, or go to Coastal Highway. No, we're in Coastal Highway. Mystery Lake. So it's one of the two. I think Mystery Lake's got possibility of more birds. But that's just that's a long trek to go get all that kind of stuff. I'm interested in knowing how the world map is put together. Is it section off or is it one whole map? Yeah, that would be an interesting thing, is to see, like this game you got maps and different sections. It would be interesting if it's a big area to know if like certain areas are like the distance, and like if I'm in one area, if we're playing multiplayer, and I know multiplayer is a thing, but if like I'm in one area and my teammate travels all the way to the farthest side of the map, if a blizzard hits, is it a blizzard everywhere? Or is it only a blizzard where I'm at and it's clear weather where he's at? That would be cool to know. Because it would be interesting if the weather would be dynamic or local to where you're at. That would be cool. And then if you're all the way on the other side of the map, you know, like if you're far enough away, this probably wouldn't be that big of a deal, but like, could you be far enough away that it could play on like being able to do things at different times? You know, like being able to access things during the daytime or during the nighttime. Not saying that you'd be so far away that daytime, nighttime would be a difference, but just being far enough away that it would affect how you play the game. And just things like that. All right, G, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. I hope you have a good one. Like, can you see the weather rolling it? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so that's one thing we're going to need to go and get for the chair and the couch that we need. The next question is... Okay, let's do this. I'm going to pick this up. We're going to take this, pick this up. Take this here. Take this. Take that. We're going to take this. We'll walk over to this. And we'll put all of this into the box. This is all empty. I don't think I need this desk. So I'm going to make an executive decision and we're going to destroy the desk. So now I don't have to worry about that desk. But I do want to keep this filing cabinet because
the mystical 8-ball, perfect for when you need life advice from a plastic orb instead of, you know, making an actual decision. It's like a fortune cookie without the calories.
Wait, did Roger just diss the 8-ball? Oh, that's funny. We're getting dog pets based on the artwork that's been revealed at the Steel Factory image. You know, that'd be kind of cool. I bet enough people have been talking about that. Roger 8-ball beef confirmed. Oh, look at this. How am I carrying all these survival bows on me? When did that happen? Goodness, that's probably a ton more weight than I need to be carrying. What are your thoughts on Roger? Roger, a mixed bag of enthusiasm and uncertainty. Yep, beef confirmed. There you go, yeah. Okay. So, we got to figure out which one of these workbenches we're going to keep and which one we're going to get rid of. Different towns and cities, yeah. Okay, so this toolbox, I think we're gonna put the toolbox, we're gonna just kind of move some stuff around real quick. I'm actually gonna move these paintings of the pancake pictures. We're gonna move them on this side for a moment. Let's move this one in here. Okay. So. Oh my God! Oh.
I have been called bad before. Many have said I do things that are not correct to do. I don't believe in such talk as this.
Good Lord, I saw.
I am nice man with happy feelings all of the time.
Oh, chips! Ooh, ooh, she got my favorite. Cheddar and sour cream. Yum yums. I will spare you guys from chomping in your ear. Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, duck. Hyper duck. Hey, Roger, how terrible is Hyper at not having heart attacks from Ruffle Chips and Duck Woman? I'm curious.
Oh, Hyper's heart must be made of solid fish food to survive all that. Maybe he thinks he's an aquatic superhero Duck Woman by day, Ruffle connoisseur by night.
Oh my God, that was great. Gamers and Games, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you so much for the follow. Heart made of what? Yeah, some kind of fish food or something. Oh, my goodness. You and another reason you need to heart exercise. Yes, exactly. Love the duck scare. Yeah, that's the wife. She shows up all the time with who knows what, all kinds of little stuffed animals and whatnots. She's always showing up to liven the stream and make my heart rate go up. Oh my goodness. He got ran afoul, exactly. The wife, the psycho kitten, or PK as everybody calls her. Yeah, the wife. Okay, what was I doing? I have no idea what I was doing. We were doing some rearranging until I completely got blindsided by a duck. Okay, the hyper. Yes, exactly. His terror of northern Georgia. Yes, exactly. So yes, I got to figure out where I'm going to put some of this stuff and what we're going to do with it. I think we can set this maybe in here for now by this lamp, maybe. I think that's a good spot for it. John Carpenter film. Coming next summer to a theater near you. The Terror of North Georgia.
I could eat anything.
All right, you know what? I'm thinking this rug probably makes more sense in here than the other one does. Let's see, let's, oh god, I don't need to get stuck making this perfect like I did the lockers. Oh god, why do you gotta turn so fast? There we go. Yeah, I kind of like that better. I kind of like that better than the other one. Bear rug honestly sucks to look at. It so flat and peeled. Are you talking about that one or this one? This one needs to be in front of a fireplace, and this place doesn't have a fireplace is the problem. So I'm thinking, I like the workbench being in this corner. I like the workbench being here. You know what? Let's, oh goodness, I need lantern fuel. I want to be able to see what I'm doing for a moment. Let's see, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Let me refuel this thing real quick. You know, you're right. It kind of doesn't feel like it belongs in here. In some ways it feels like it belongs in certain places, but it does feel like the head of it feels like it should be a little bit more like squished down. But it is what it is. I made it and I'm like, I'm gonna rock it somewhere. Okay, so this little cubby here kinda works with this bench. And we managed to sneak the tool chest underneath it. So I think we're gonna leave this kinda as it is over here. I might move the stuff on top of it to put more stuff.
That guy who drank his own pee,
but I think we're going to have to get rid of this, and maybe we'll move this workbench over here, maybe on this side, or maybe along the wall over here, just so that it's not over there. We'll put more storage over there or something. But over here on this side, what the? This was on the globe. It was on the globe on Canada. That's where it was. It's supposed to be where we're at in Great Bear. That's supposed to be what that was for. So, the idea that I'm hoping for here is we're going to move these chests here. Nope, no. We're going to move these chests here back out into this area. And then we're going to move the lockers out. Let's see. Let's turn them this way a little bit. Oh, man. Why can't you turn just ever so slower? I'm going to get stuck doing this whole... doing the perfectionism stuff again. My OCD is going to take over. I'm going to have a heart attack or conniption trying to get these things perfectly aligned. That's actually not bad right there. And I don't think I have anything in these drawers yet, but I will probably try to find something to put into these. It's actually not bad there. We'll try to line this one up. This one does have some stuff in it. Okay, come on. Not bad. I kind of like how that's looking. Let's see what we can do with the lockers here. Do we want the lockers, like, right here? Or do we want the lockers, like, here? Let's see. What if we put the locker right there? So we got one locker there. So if I put this locker next to it, will we be able to get to those other drawers? So yeah, we'd be able to get to those. Okay, that's not terrible. And that kind of makes like this windowed area like blocked off a little bit more, kind of isolates this room a little bit more. I really wish you could place stuff on the glass. Are you kidding? I didn't know we could do that. We can use the paintings. We can use the paintings to hide stuff in here. That's cool. I didn't realize that. We'll have to explore this idea a little bit more. Let's see. Can I use this board? Oh my goodness. That's exactly what we're going to use that for. Can I use this? I can. Can I use this over the top of the door? Oh my goodness, I can. We can do something like that. I kind of like that.
Oh,
maybe
absolutely.
We could do this.
Hey, race a little ditty swim, swim, wherever I roam. Just keep casting, he'll always be home.
And Bob's trying to get the cocaine. And he actually sang a ditty. I love it. Okay, that kind of works. I like that.
Dying from starvation.
Are you kidding me? Did I seriously just spend my time until I starved to death? Look at that. Well, it's not like we're doing any mountain climbing anytime soon. Second best. There you go. This is what happens when you're inside and not worried about anything. Let's see. What is? Can we do this here? All right. Now I kind of liked it right here. Right about there. All right. I'm digging that. I'm very much digging that. Too bad we can't have something else block these windows a little bit better. We can just find something else very similar to that, like another board like that. We can put it on this side to block that. Because I've been wanting to find something to like go over this to kind of block the view. But that kind of does that a little bit. That really helps separate these two rooms. So we could try to start moving this around. So I'm thinking, is this just too close to the door? Is that what that is? Okay, so we got a chair here. I was hoping... The idea was to have a chair, then the couch, and then another chair. Can we really not get this closer to the door? Oh, there we go. Was I just too... Was it too close or something? There we go. Huh. So weird. Something like that. Kind of looks better when we pull the chair closer to the lamp. These actually look better when they were closer together, next to each other. So until we get that, until we get the couch in place, we can move these right here and put that there. And that really opens this space up. I think that looks pretty good. And maybe we can start adding some more stuff to that. But this is just some of the stuff we're doing to help pass some of the days while we're here, making our way to the 1,000-day mark. But now we've got to find a place for a lot of these little things. This tool chest, maybe it can sit like right about here. Are you digging into that? Yeah, you are. Let's pull you back out a little bit more. Okay, that looks better. Song about that famous fish.
Oh, you want a song about the famous fish? How about this? Once there was a trout named Blue who left the stream while people do.
It's like sometimes he gives you a glimmer of hope, and then other times he doesn't. I like how he teases everybody. And I think this monitor's glitched. We can't delete it. Oh, I know why we can't delete this one. We can't delete this one because it's one of the memory fragment things. That's why we can't delete this one. So we'll put this right there. We'll leave that right there so you can... It kind of looks like it's part of the setup in there. We'll put the phone in here as well. Put this like right here, like it's part of the phone, the main setup. Maybe this can go in here on.
That'll be $4, baby! You want fries with that?
I love that so much. Let's see, the desk lamp. Maybe we put the desk lamp over here. No. Desk lamp needs to go on something like a desk. And these are like the perfect thing for it, but maybe we can put that on one of the other tables or something when we, you know what, maybe we can replace this little lamp. We'll take that one. We'll put this lamp maybe on this little table here. And then we can put that lamp in there. We'll have to figure out what to do with all this stuff. We can probably put it in a locker or something at some point. The skull we could probably add to one of these shelves as like decor. Near next to the wolf head there. And then we have another lamp. We've got plenty of lamps sitting around. I don't think we really need one right now, so we can probably pick this one up and put it in this box as well. globe. Yeah, the flag's gonna be floating. I put the globe in some of these places. Got the game today. Any recommendations on the difficulty? Well, if you're just now playing the game for the first time, I recommend playing maybe the second hardest difficulty and get familiarized with game mechanics. Get familiarized with the maps. Maybe give it a good 10 to 20 hours, and then try a different difficulty once you understand how the game works and stuff like that. Because the game will demand a lot from you on harder difficulties. So it's just something to think about. But if you want to play to just enjoy the game and stuff like that and not take it too seriously, then most definitely go on maybe Voyager. But if you want a real challenge, Stalker is definitely a good challenge, and then a really difficult challenge would be Interloper, and then of course Misery after that is definitely one of the most difficult ones you can do. Yeah, depends on if you're ready to die a lot. That's a good way to look at it. And most people that are just starting off, they want to have a pleasant experience. The game is very enjoyable, so I would definitely recommend giving it a good trial run on the lower level, and then you can work your way up to some of the other difficulties. Currently, we're in Interloper, but we've worked our way up several hundred days, and we're at a point where we have a stockpile of so much stuff that we're not struggling to try to get anything.
I wonder if I can drop any.
So it's not that big of an issue for us to do certain things. Okay, we've managed to get quite a ways into the night. I'm gonna kind of start saving my lantern fuel now. Our hunger's good. Let's go ahead and drink up. And so now we'll go ahead and try to sleep a nice 10 hours and see what point we wake up. Prepared to die a lot? Okay. Oh, you're very welcome. And some of the easier levels you won't die as much as the harder ones, but it's definitely fun. And but the thing is the game is designed around the concept of permadeath. And a lot of people tend to get connected with their character and the stuff they collect. A lot of people are what they call loot goblins, where you collect a lot of stuff and like, oh, I got all this material and I want to hold on to it. So if you're the kind of person that you like all the stuff that you collect and then you die, because some of this can be viewed as permadeath, that means once you die, the game's over and you have to start all over again. The more difficult game runs can feel more brutal because of that game mechanic. So look at it that way. What type of survival game in this? This is what we would call a post-apocalyptic winter survival. So it's always cold. There's like normal animals, but they're very hungry, out to get you, like wolves, bears, some cougars if you come across them. There will be signs of these animals. You'll hear them. You can, spot signs of them, stuff like that. There'll be other animals that you'll come across as well, like deer and rabbit and other things. So you'll know when to run most of the time. Sometimes you won't be able to run, and you'll have to deal with what's around you, depending on what you have and what you don't have. But if you play certain game modes, the game will kind of teach you a little bit. But other times you'll have to learn how to do it on your own, and a lot of that is trial and error. The lower game modes, you'll have like revolvers and rifles, flare guns and stuff that you can use. Some of the harder game modes, you won't have access to those. You'll have to build like bows and arrows and things like that to use. So it makes it more difficult. So it's fun when you have to make it on your own without the easier stuff to get, but that's part of the challenge. Okay. So currently what we're doing is we're using some of the base editing stuff to kind of build a base up here. We've made a stock supply of food and stuff, even though we don't need to. I'm gonna say that you pronounce the first part of your name as Kalash. And I'm hoping I'm saying that, at least that first part right. Thank you so much for that follow. Really do appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna put this out. We're gonna get rid of this. We have 2 crafting tables. And I think we're going to break down this one. 4 hours. Oh, 4 hours. We don't need it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We need to do it and get it done with. Okay. Well, we got a bunch of stuff from that. Okay, we can see a little bit better now. So we moved stuff out here, so let's see.
Go.
It's not this one. Is it this one? This one. We've got the scrap metal in here. So now we have an extra vice. That's nearly full. So, oh, like Kalesh? So not, or is it Kalesh? It's not Kalash, it's Kalesh. Alright, there's our other vice. Let's see if we can throw this one in here. I'm probably still saying it incredibly wrong, and I do apologize. No, it's like Kala. Oh, Kala. Kala. That's one of my Achilles' heels is not being able to pronounce people's names on stream properly. I've always had a problem with it, and I do apologize. Okay. So we have some cured leather here. I'm just trying to trim down what I've got in my inventory. I think I'll have my arrowheads in here. Oops. Feathers can go in here. Okay, so that's one thing. We just put all the scrap metal in here, so let's grab a few of these. Let's get about 8 of them.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And we will grab... This one's at 26. Okay. But actually, let's take the one that's, Oh, no. Let's take the one that's higher quality. And we're going to repair this. 2 hours to repair. And it's only going to get it to 20%? My goodness. But that's the thing, we need to repair our tools, though. Good grief. Okay, what the other thing I was gonna do was repair my hacksaw. And we need this and the tools. 25%. And I'm thirsty now. Oh my goodness.
Who's that rearranging my house?
Out of nowhere, the bear decides. I was like, holy cow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you and me both. Holy. Alright, whoever that was, the bear, thank you so much for the 10. I do appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Listen, you. Stay there. pick you up and spin you around, and here, I'm gonna shove your head under there. Make you face that way. You can't look at me. Get used to that. Faithy, was that you? Oh my goodness. If that was you, Faithy, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Man, we spent all day inside. We're probably going to deal with cabin fever here in a little bit if we're not careful. I kind of want to get some of my tools repaired at the same time. So, let's repair this one more time. Can you sing a song for the newcomers? Is it going to do it again? The question is, y'all keep doing this. Let's see if he does it again. I'll be very surprised if he does.
Oh sure, here is a little ditty welcome, welcome, join the fun. We're here to play until we're done.
Much more.
Just don't ask me to hit the high notes, my gills can only handle so much.
Well, he didn't do it that time. He didn't sing the regular stuff that time, but that was pretty good. My gills can't hit the high note. That was Roger. He's our mascot, by the way. He's based on a fish that we caught in the game, and we decided to keep him as a pet. And it just caught on. He's our AI tide fish. So feel free to talk to Roger and ask him questions. Thank you, Faithy, for paying you the money. Giving everybody some pizza slices in the chat. Alright, is everything cured yet? No, we are at 60%. Not quite there yet. We have a lot of cured meat coming up. Let's see. Let's see what the weather's doing outside. Probably need to go outside and touch some grass. Oh, well, the grass is currently getting covered by snow. So I guess we're gonna have to take a rain check on that. Probably tomorrow we'll have to, we'll probably have to do some beach combing or something to give ourselves something to do. Yeah, I was really hoping we could get that other couch finished so that we could kind of finish this in here. But this is it's kind of looking better in here than what I was expecting it to. I don't know if I want to keep the fire barrel in here, or if we want this to kind of just stay like a bedroom area. I know that we can possibly, let's see, let's put maybe one of these pancake paintings over here, and maybe one of those by the kitchen table here. Let me put this like right there. Are there seasons in this game? Yeah, only winter. Yes, exactly. Winter, and, you know, there's brutal winter, which is the blizzard. Then there's sunny winter. And then there's foggy winter. And then there's windy winter. That's pretty much all there is. But other than that, it's you know, you can have cloudy winter. You know, there's seasons of winter. That's pretty much all that you can expect. Good old calendar in the bathroom. Like above the toilet. There we go. We'll have a calendar in the bathroom. Let's see. This is kind of taking shape in here. Are you cured yet? No, you're not. You're cured, but I don't think you're going to fit in anything. Alright. What do we need in order to make... This is a cupboard. I wish I knew how much stuff we can put in a cupboard. This is fir firewood. Shiny winter, exactly. This is a closet. Display shelf. Wide display shelf. Dresser. End table. We made an end table. We can make a wooden workbench. The time is it for you guys? I'm in the U.S. on the Eastern time, so it's almost midnight my time. Table. This is fir firewood again. This is cedar. That's easier to make. Round table of fir. And all the good stuff is made out of fur, which is unfortunate. Cedar and fur. See, the storage is made out of fur. The bed was made out of fur. We made one of these beds. We just made the high chairs. We're going to make one of these, but we need more of the ptarmigan down. It's almost 5 a.m. for you. Oh, wow. So you must be across the pond. Quilted bed. We don't need any more of those. We probably could do with one more curing box.
Oh, I'd love to, but the last time I tried, I just splashed around and got my scales all wet. You might want to stick to the karaoke machine instead.
Okay, so what I was trying to determine here, from Denmark. Oh, well, welcome from Denmark, and hello from the U.S. And I hope your morning is going well. So this cupboard, I'm wondering if this cupboard can hold. So it take us 8 hours to make that. So I'm wondering if it would be the equivalent of. Let me see if I can go in here. I think we have one single. There's a locker in here. So this thing holds 30 kilograms. So if that cupboard would be similar to this locker made of wood. Because it would be nice if we could make something like that to store stuff in. Because those are nice. They can hold a lot of stuff. I think I can view things in here. Also, we can make little figurines. Like these things are made out of cedar. We could also make a coffee table. We made one of these. We could also make something like this. We could hang something like that over some of these windows in here. Oops, wrong one. We made the end table. Trying to see. Square table. The coffee, I guess. Yeah, we can make the coffee table. It'd take about 4 hours to make. Of course, it's getting close to nighttime. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. How many did it say it needed? Need 6 of those.
I might have to drop some gear.
My goodness, excuse me. Oh, goodness. My apologies. Okay. I know it's getting a little dark in here. Of course, the sun is setting. So we can make the coffee table. So let's do that. We'll sleep for. You know what? Let's use as much of the daylight as we can. So I'll turn this off. I'll set it for 4 hours. Oops, I did not mean to press that. And we will set this to do all 4 hours, and we'll just go until it tells us to stop. Okay. So, looks like we have just under 2 hours left. So we will finish our water here. And then we'll... No, I don't want to destroy the bed. And we'll just sleep as much as we can. Man, I swallowed wrong earlier tonight, and it will not go away. It's a good thing I saved some some water over here. In the game, too. So I think now we can just do some passing time. My goodness, excuse me. All right, there we go.
I could eat a horse.
And we have some cured meat inside this suitcase. So we'll have a nice cured meat. Have some jerky for breakfast. There we go. Then we can finish the coffee table. There we go. So now it's in the container. So we just do deploy. Oh, I love it. I love it. Have it sitting right in front of our chairs. Of course, it's going to look nicer sitting in front of our couch once we get it. Okay, come on. There we go. I really like that. Oh, that looks really nice. That actually looks really nice. The coughing table. Yeah, of all the nights for me to be coughing, right? I think we have some cups here. Let me check this box. We have some extra cups. Coughing cups. Let's see. What else could we put on the coffee table? I think that would be a pro. Oh, here we go. We can put the Big Moose coughs, exactly. So we can place some cups on the coffee table. And then, of course, what better... Oh my god, that's a massive laptop. Holy cow. But what better place for a laptop, for somebody to be using a laptop, than on the coffee table? So we'll say that the person here was using the laptop. This is like a very kind of realistic scenario that somebody sitting here would be using the laptop. My problem is I probably would want to actually be able to walk through here and like imagine sitting down and looking at the computer. Something like that. So the next question is, should this lamp be here? Or should this be, let's see, let's just set this here. Or should this be something like a floor lamp scenario, where there's a floor lamp here, and we got multiple floor lamps, so we'll put a floor lamp and a floor lamp, and then maybe one of these cups is here. Yeah, this would seem more likely. Maybe the chair's a little bit closer to the table. I don't know about you. What do you think? You guys think that would be more likely? Do I need to be an interior designer in order to play the game? You don't. You don't. I'm not an interior designer. I'm just OCD. That's all it is. And if you're OCD in any way, it might haunt you in this game. And you also can probably tell I have a problem with things being symmetrical. Mostly. Looks good? Yeah, I kind of like the look of this. And just for the heck of it, let's do this. Let's do this, just for the heck of it. Yeah, I'm just killing time at this point. We're trying to get to 1,000 days in the game. Just for the heck of it, let's throw that guy on there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think that kind of does it. I think that kind of helps it. That helps the room. It feels lived in a little bit. The only thing I don't like is how close it is to the door. But this is just me being OCD. So let's start by sliding this over. Oh God. Oh, don't do it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's slide this over.
Oh, if only gills had microphones. But alas, my singing talents are limited to bubbling in the water.
He's gonna keep you guys wanting more every single time. And then finally he's gonna drop it for you. Oof. Let's see here. That's a little crooked over here. Okay, I like that it's further away from the door.
Put that cookie down now.
Might be a tumor.
It's not
The
a
lockers
tumor.
hurt my soul. Yes, they did. Yeah, I think I like this. I don't know about you guys, but I think I like this right now. This is like, we got plenty of space to the door. We got a nice place for breakfast. We got some stuff on the wall. Can't wait to play the game. I have to walk my dog now. He's pawing at the door. All right, no problem. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for the follow as well. And hope to see you around later on in the future. And let's see here. And Bob is in with the Arnold and says, tell us about Geico and saving money. Okay, you ask for it. My voice, I've been choking on something that went down the wrong pipe all night, so this could set me over the edge. I might start vomiting here in a minute. I hope not. Come on now. Bob wanted you to learn about Geico. Do you know about Geico and saving money? You have to run to the chopper to get the savings because you're going to shoot the guns and the guns are going to give you money and save you 50%. Come on, get to the chopper, save money. For every bullet, you save 15%. All right. let's see what the weather's doing outside real quick. Oh my goodness, that was funny.
Too much stuff to carry.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Yes, we need to be outside so that we don't catch cabin fever. Actually, we probably need to start heading towards... Ooh, oh my god. I swear. I know it's not here, but my god, guys. Swear, man. One of these days, you're gonna do that in an area where there is a cat, and I'm gonna crap my pants for real. Faithy.
Ooh, fresh meat.
Fresh meat. Faithy, thank you so much for the 250, man. I appreciate it. Oh, there's a buck. Let's see if we can get the buck real quick. Get another hide. Whoa, did I miss one? Oh my god. Holy crap. That one got me more than the stinking cat did. And I scared the deer. Faithy, my god, dude.
One pair of pants later.
Oh, man. Thank you for the bits, man. I appreciate it, dude. Alright, deer, come back. Alright, he quit running. Let's see if we can grab this guy real quick. You gonna stop and start grazing on the grass that's barely here? That's a good spot. Right about there. Got him. Got him. I like it. I like what I see. -2 weather. Other than Faithy scaring the crap out of us, I don't think we have too much to worry about right here for the moment. Let's get some deer meat again. We can add whatever we can add of this into the other curing box. Hour and 5 minutes. Let's go. There we go.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah, we're, boy, we smell delicious. We gotta be careful here. We still have a little ways to go to get back. Boy, we're in slow-mo mode. Thank goodness the wind's at our back. And have this ready just in case. There's another buck over there. You know, earlier we had to go all the way to the other side of the map just to find deer, and now the deer are right around us, which is pretty hilarious.
Anything about now.
Hey Yogi, meat on the hoof, carrying the meat. Yeah, exactly. The Gaz Beard, welcome in. Good to see you. Alright, let's throw most of this in here. There we go, get all that curing up. We can drop another fresh deer hide here to start curing. And the extra fat we can drop here. Nice. Oh, let's grab some extra water.
I wonder if I could drop any of this gear.
Nope, no, I don't want to destroy it. I want to keep it. Okay. Alright, so we did a little bit of rearranging. So we took out the extra workbench over here, and we've moved the lockers and the filing cabinets and the other storage here. We've moved some of the stuff around here to make this look a little bit more like home. So now I think we're going to probably start moving like this workbench. I think we decided that we're going to move this. This workbench is going to go up against this wall, I believe. Something like right about there. I think that's going to be a decent spot, so we'd be able to have 2 workbenches right here. Oh, speaking of which, we have the other toolbox on us still. Looking great in here. Thank you. I appreciate it. We've put some work into this. I've noticed that it's starting to get empty, but that's the idea. Is we're lining stuff up on the walls. This is looking more like a lived-in space. This is still, we've got a lot of storage here, but I'm hoping that we can add more to it. Like, we got rid of the big desk here, but I'm wanting to add little extra things here and there now that we're kind of removing the extra stuff. This thing, I don't know if we're actually going to keep this and maybe put something where we can get up on top. I know people have done stuff like that. I don't know if these rafters are actually going to get in our way or if this is something we can do. I know other people have done it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off or if I can figure out how to do it. We'll see. Thank you, Bob, for the reminder. I did already lose my well-fed, and we're trying to get it back on top of everything else, so... So we got this moved over here. Maybe we can, for now we can kind of move these, like, these can kind of go back. We had these lined up like this at one point. Nope. We had these up against the wall at one point. Really? I wonder if you're in the way. Got a lot of this stuff in the way now. That might be in the way too. Let's see if we can. There we go. We probably. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we can scoot him back a little bit. He was kind of out in the middle of the room a little bit there. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Probably need to find a better place for this rug. Maybe, we can have this kind of underneath this kitchen table here. Something like that. Not bad. Some of these hides, once they're cured, we gotta find a place for them. I'm gonna look up some of the stuff for the, like, these metal lockers can hold 30 kilograms. I'm gonna have to look up the stats for crafted storage to see what the capacity is of some of those things. Or I might just load up a save game, a different save game, and just get some crafting tools and build some stuff and see what each one is, just to see the different capacity of each one. Another thing is I'm probably going to have to find either a place... Oh, we got another globe. I didn't realize that. We're also going to have to find places for all of this kind of stuff, if we want to keep it or not. I didn't realize we had 2 globes. That's awesome. When I was a kid, having a globe was always an awesome thing to have. I don't know why. Well, this one's huge! Wait, no way! Oh, dude, the thing's massive! Bro. Okay, hang on. This is the kind of thing... This is the kind of thing that you, like... You, like, have on display on one of these freaking things, like this. Like, you put that on, like, its own freaking pedestal. Like that. Earth and the moon? That's pretty close to the Earth and the moon. Actually, the Earth and the moon might be more like this. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, come on. Okay, I gotta push the right button. Yeah, this might be a little bit more accurate to the moon in relationship to the Earth. Who knows? We could set it on the shelf, and that could be like what the Earth is to the moon. That's the moon and the Earth. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I was not expecting there to be a difference in size on the globes here. All right, we'll keep this on this table here. But this globe, my goodness, I didn't think this was going to be this much bigger. Okay, maybe we can just put that guy there for now. So we'll put these cups back. Oh no. We'll put you there. And then we'll move this whole thing back where it was. Just for now. There we go. Alright. I think that'll probably wrap up our stream for the day. I'll go ahead and get a save right here. Let's take a peek at where we ended up. We managed to get to 661 days. Man, we're getting closer. It's going slow, but we're definitely getting there. So 661 days. I know we've been in Coastal Highway for almost a year. But that's how the things go. Thank you, Bob. I hope you have a good night as well. So let's go ahead and exit the game, and I will switch over to here.
Again, thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. I really, really do appreciate all the support on the channel recently. Thank you guys so much for coming in and dropping some resubs, dropping follows, the bits, the donations. I really do appreciate it, guys. It does make a difference. It helps out in more ways than you guys realize. Legend, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Hopefully soon I will be doing a subs only stream. I haven't done something like that ever before, but check that out. I will be making a notice of it on Discord. So if I do that, I will put a notice out on there. There's a link to that in the description below. Let's see if we can find somebody that we can rate up. Oh, wow. There are only 4 other people streaming The Long Dark. And you know what? Up until Will, I think we rated him once before. Let's cue a rate up for him. He's a pretty good guy. So I will get that ready to go. So I hope you guys have a great one. Thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. I will be streaming again on Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic evening and have a good one, my friends. And I will catch you all next time. See you guys.